Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take, a whole stack of sources and really boil them down, pull out the most important bits of knowledge,
Oh,
basically giving you that shortcut to being genuinely well-informed. Today, we're looking at some excerpts from a really interesting work. It's called The Inner Compass, Ancient Wisdom for Modern Life. And our mission really is to unpack how this book might help you tap into some of these, well, timeless lessons. See how you can pull out insights for your own life today.
exactly. And the inner compass, at its heart, it's got this really compelling promise, hasn't it? It's
Mm.
about unlocking wisdom that lasts, but specifically applying it to the challenges we face now. The real focus is on building that inner strength, and fostering real personal development.
Okay, unlocking ancient wisdom. I like the sound of that. It sounds, well, powerful. What sort of timeless principles are we actually talking about here? What makes them, relevant right now?
It's quite fascinating, actually. The inner compass dives into lessons from three really distinct traditions. You've got Stoicism, Buddhism, and also various indigenous philosophies from different cultures all over the world.
Right. Quite a range.
A real range. But the book stresses these aren't just like historical footnotes. They offer really practical, actionable insights. Take Stoicism, for instance. The idea of the dichotomy of control,
Oh.
understanding what's yours to manage and what isn't.
Right. Focusing your energy.
Precisely. That can immediately give you a way to handle anxiety today, focus where it counts. Or from Buddhism, the principle of impermanence, accepting change instead of fighting it. That fosters peace, right?
And less struggle.
Yeah. And indigenous wisdom often emphasizes connection to nature, to community. That can totally reframe how we see our place, our responsibilities. So the main point of bringing these together is exactly that, giving you real tools. Tools for emotional resilience, for navigating growth in, let's face it, a pretty chaotic world sometimes.
That really brings it home, showing how it applies directly. Okay, so for someone listening, maybe wanting those deep insights, but, quickly, without feeling totally overwhelmed, the title says Unlocking the Wisdom. How does the inner compass actually help bridge that gap between these sometimes dense old texts and something you can use tomorrow? Does it suggest specific methods, maybe modern tools?
It absolutely does. Yeah, it lays out a clear methodology. The Inner Compass actually suggests using modern AI tools. It specifically mentions platforms like Notebook LM.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, tools designed to quickly summarize, pull out key info from big documents. And it guides you to use this on foundational texts from these traditions, like Marcus Aurelius's Meditations for Stoicism.
A classic.
Right, or the Dhammapada for Buddhism, another core text. And the aim isn't just speed reading. It's about distilling the practical, actionable bits from these dense works, making that ancient wisdom feel accessible, directly useful for you now. It really connects the dots, cuts through the noise.
Okay, that sounds efficient. Definitely helpful for getting to the core ideas fast. But maybe pushing back a little. For someone really looking for those aha moments, is there a danger? Like if you rely too much on summaries, do you lose some of the nuance, the depth you get from really sitting with the full text?
That's a really fair question, a valid concern. But the book's approach, as I see it, isn't really about replacing deep study entirely. It's more about speeding up the discovery of principles you can use right away. It encourages you to pull out the key takeaways from these different sources. And so even though you've got varied perspectives and different philosophies, you still get what's most important, what's relevant for your growth journey, without getting stuck in all the tiny details.
Okay.
It's about giving you that internal compass, yeah. Something that helps you steer towards resilience no matter what's going on outside.
Right, right. So if we sort of pull this all together, the inner compass acts like a bridge, a practical link between these powerful old philosophies, Stoicism on control, Buddhism on change, indigenous ideas on connection, and just the real pressures of modern life. And it's all geared towards boosting your emotional resilience, your personal growth, by showing you how to pull out that actionable wisdom from texts like Meditations or the Dhammapada, giving you real nuggets for your life.
Exactly. Which leaves you with a pretty important question to think about, doesn't it? In a world that feels like it's constantly changing, always getting more complex, what unchanging principles, maybe from these ancient traditions we talked about, could offer you the most stable ground, the most reliable footing for navigating your own unique modern life?